KFK's Creative Home. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to share with you what I've done for my front porch makeover. Let's get started. Well, almost a year ago I moved into this home, and slowly I've been working on pulling together different areas of the house. So I planned to do the porch in spring, but I thought I want to decorate for the holidays. So I had to get it together in the fall so it'd be ready for the fall and Christmas decor. So I started with the door. So the first thing I wanted to do was give the door a makeover. As you can see, it's got a ton of rust and things going on. It actually had a bird living in my last wreath. So it left some of its remnants behind, and they were just needed a makeover. It needed a freshening up. So I decided to go with some white paint to match the white trim around my windows and to give the porch a little pop. As you can see, it's rather dark in this area. I have 3 lights on right now, and you can see it's still rather dark in this area. So I wanted the door to really pop and be visible. I chose the paint before all the chaos started in the world because I didn't know which stores would be open and what wouldn't. So I just grabbed some white paint. So as you can see, this door has a lot of intricate details. It took me a few days to give it a couple coats of paint. I had to power wash, I had to sand, I had to clean, and then give it a couple coats of paint. And I am totally happy with how it turned out. The next thing I had was this table and chair set, which I bought with me from my previous home. The chairs were black, the table was an off-white. I decided to give them all a fresh coat of paint. They are now heirloom white, spray paint from Rust-Oleum. I just gave them all a couple of coats of spray paint so that they would kind of come together on this side of the porch. Now my porch light also needed a little help. So I gave it a good brushing down to get off all the debris, and then wiped it down with some glass cleaner, and then gave it 2 coats of the same paint I used for the door. That's the Rust-Oleum white paint. I thought about leaving it because it had a nice little patina look, but it was also looking a little scrubby. So I decided to go ahead and give it a couple coats of paint. You know, time had just weathered it very well, and I wanted it to blend seamlessly with the other things I was doing on the porch. And so this is how it looks now. Another thing I had was a bench that was left by the previous owner. I power washed, I sanded, I cleaned, and it still had this discoloration, so I just gave up and went on and sealed it. So afterwards I realized it might just be how that wood looks, because it doesn't seem to be to have any weakness or problems in the area where it's still dark. So it's holding up fine. As you probably remember, I did a video where I made these wreaths behind me, and that's in my playlist below in the description box for all of my fall decor. I also did a video where I decorated the lanterns, and that's also in the playlist below. So with all of these items and some little bit of shopping, I pulled together the porch, and here's the transformation. The doors behind me went from rusty and scusty, kind of rusty and scrubby, to this fresh coat of white paint. And the table and chairs got a nice clean makeover with heirloom white spray paint. And then the bench got decked out with my brand new pillow covers from Amazon. And I'll also put a link to that in the description box below. In addition to that, I've adorned my light post with just some ribbon, making a nice cute little bow. And then I had this tall table that was in my foyer before, and because my porch is protected, it doesn't get wet from rain or snow, I decided to leave it out here in the corner, and it's doing fine so far, no rusting or anything. And I placed this large pumpkin on top of it with the word gather. Along with my table and chair, I decided to hang some things on the wall behind it. And I have this picture which I got from Walmart a few years ago on clearance. I used the new tape product, and I'll put a picture of it here, which I also got from Amazon, and it's supposed to hold 5 pounds. This picture doesn't even weigh a pound, and the little hook I made with it did not work. I let it dry for 24 hours according to instructions, hung the picture up, and the next day it broke, and so the picture had landed on the ground, but of course it's just a canvas, so it was fine. So now I have the picture perched on top of the table. I decided to add another little cozy corner to one wall, so I decided to take the tall vase from my previous home and adorn it with some sticks, and I painted these sticks red to go with the colors for fall. In addition to that, I have one of my 2 lanterns, and I have a lion that I brought with me again from my previous home. I gave his mane and his tail a nice coat of the spray paint that glows in the dark, and it works. It's really kind of cute. First I sprayed him all over. Well, first he got power washed because he was good and dirty, and then I sprayed him all over with some white paint, and then just the glow paint on his mane and on the end of his tail. So it's kind of cute to see him glow in the dark at night. So in the evenings now, the first thing to come on is my lanterns, and my lion starts to glow, and then I have another light out further. So it makes the whole porch look kind of cozy and cute. Now going down my walkway, I tried to fill 2 large urns with some fall flowers, and you can see again I started with some sticks. I have some peace lilies in the back that have kind of been chomped on by the deer, so you can barely see them. But in front of them I put some mums, and then the fake flowers, which I picked up from Goodwill quite a while ago. I bought them for the fall, and they are in my fall urns, and I really like what they've added to it. It gives it a lot of fullness and a nice pop of color. For now, while it's still warm, I still have some irises here in this pot and some mint still growing in this small pot, and the mint will stay out until the weather's too cold, and I'll then bring it inside. So I hope you like what I've done with the porch. I'm really enjoying it. Sometimes I just come out here and sit and just look around and enjoy the birds, and even the little chipmunks. If they're off in the distance, I don't even mind them. And I've had an opportunity to even meet some of my neighbors, just sitting out here, chilling and taking some time to relax. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with others. It'll give them some ideas of what they can do for fall on their front porch. And if you'd like to see what else I'm going to be doing for the holidays, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you'll be notified when new videos are released. All right, I thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll be talking with you again real soon.